Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Dropping Dimes Podcast Daily Dime Series. And for today's episode, we have all the games, including the Warriors versus the Spurs. What a shot here by Steph Curry. And we also have a new segment called the Ranking Dime. We will be talking about the most surprising players this season, including that guy, Jerami Grant. And of course, we still have the top five plays of the night. Yes, sir. What a slam there by King James. The Dropping Dimes podcast starts right about now. Yes, sir. So again, this is episode 34. Welcome back, Dimers. So let's kick off this episode with a travel back in time. Yes, way back, February 9, 1979. The late Moses Malone. And he was still playing for the Houston Rockets. Of course, he was very popular when he played for the Sixers. But when he was still playing for the Rockets, Moses Malone grabbed 37 rebounds in a 106-99 win over the then New Orleans Jazz. So what a night that was for Moses Malone, February 9, 1979. Let's now proceed to our Spin and Dime segment. So again, for our Spin and Dime segment, this is in collaboration with Sports Daily News. Follow him at sports_daily news_. That is on Instagram. Of course, let's start it all with the Wizards winning over the Bulls 105-101. Bradley Beal had a monster game as usual. And then the Hornets, led by that guy, LaMelo, the dime dropper ball, blowing out the Rockets 119-94. The Dallas Mavericks, big win against the Timberwolves 127-122. Kristaps Porzingis had himself a great game. And then the Lakers beating the Thunder 119-112. LeBron with, as usual, triple-double. And then the Suns, yes, winning over the Cavaliers 119-113. And just like that, the Cavs are now 10-15. Yikes. And then the Spurs winning over the Warriors 105-100. What was Draymond doing? And then the Raptors beating the Grizzlies 128-113. Sir, so let's proceed to our first feature game. This was the story. That guy right there, DeJounte Murray. What a game for DeJounte Murray as the Spurs defeated the Warriors 105-100. DJ, I rarely put an extra layer here, but then, Murray had 8 steals, so I just had to re-put it there. 27, 4, 10, and 8. What a game for DeJounte Murray. DeMar DeRozan had 21, 6, and 10. Jakob Poeltl had 14 and 11. Steph actually had a really great game, 32, 7, and 6. While Kelly Oubre Jr. 24, 4, and 1. And even Draymond had a 7, 10, and 10 game, but unfortunately that, very poor play towards the end cost them this game. And then let's proceed now to our second featured game. Our second featured game, again, what a night here for the dime dropper LaMelo Ball. Look at that. I just want to take that 3 and make it. LaMelo Ball, it was that kind of night for him as the Hornets defeated the Rockets 119-94. The dime dropper had 24, 7, and 10. His partner in crime, Miles Bridges, 19 and 10. While Gordon Hayward continues to ball for the Hornets, 19, 5, and 4. Victor Oladipo, who has been part of many rumors, still balling for the Rockets though, 21, 7, and 6. Jayshawn Tate had 13, 4, and 1. One of the surprising rookies. definitely this season. And then DeMarcus Cousins had 9 and 9. Let's go to our third featured game. And yes, sir, LeBron James. What a finish there. Can we see that one more time from the King? What a finish. And so the Lakers defeated the Thunder 119 to 112. LBJ 28, 14, and 12. Ruder 19, 7, and 5. Trez Harrell had 21, 8, and 2. By the way, they didn't have AD. And then Darius Bazey had 21, 16, and 3. What a game. And then Shade Gilgeous Alexander. This guy is definitely the future for this team. 29, 7, and 10. And then Hamidou Diallo getting some run here. The past few games had a double-double, 20, 11, and 2. And let's now proceed to our last featured game. And it's all about this guy, Kristaps Porzingis. Oh, showing us the handle 7-3. But then showing us that he can handle the rock. What a move there for Kristaps Porzingis. And so the Mavs beating the Wolves 127 to 122. Kristaps had 27, 13, and 4. Luka Doncic continues to be magical as always. 26, 8, and 5. Josh Richardson had also a great game. 18, 5, and 8. Ant-Man Anthony Edwards 22, 2, and 4. The guy is balling now, showing us why he was a top pick in the draft. And then even so, Malik Beasley is still balling as well. 13, 9, and 6. While Ricky Rubio had 9, 4, and 7. So that is it for our Spin and Dime segment. Once again, thank you to Sports Daily News for all the stats and the updates. Let's now proceed to our newest segment. It's called The Ranking Dime. Yes. And we will be talking about the 2020-2021 most surprising players. That start at number 5. We have this guy, Jerami Grant. Wow. You know, a lot of people, including me, were surprised that the Pistons I thought they overpaid because Jerami Grant was really a solid role player for the Nuggets. Has been a role player throughout his career. But then, wow, he was given a chance to show his stuff here with the Pistons, what he's made of, and he has definitely produced. Look at the numbers: 24 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and how about 51.8% when it comes to his effective field goal percentage. By the way, he's also shooting almost 39% from deep. Let's now proceed to the next one. At number 4, we have Malcolm Brogdon. Yes. And you might be asking me, well, this guy was a rookie of the year, a former rookie of the year. And, you know, he's been a really solid player in the league. Yeah, but he is playing like an all-star right now. The reason why Brogdon slipped in the draft, remember, a few years back, that was way back in 2016, it wasn't because he wasn't a great college player. It's just that they thought that, you know, he was old. He already played. He played a lot of years in college. His potential is limited. So for him to go to this level, it's really amazing. Look at the numbers: 21.7 points per game, 6.7 dimes, 1.3 steals, 51.9% effective field goal percentage, and definitely playing like an all-star, Malcolm Brogdon. And then at number 3, oh, my favorite, and I'm sure also the favorite of Sports Daily News, Chris Boucher. Who would have thought? You know, I know he's 28, but this guy can just play basketball. My goodness, he's averaging 13.9 points per game. He's had a lot of these surprise big games. And then how about the blocks? Averaging 2 blocks per ball game. And that's 4th in the league. And then 6.4 boards, 63.2% effective field goal percentage. The guy has also shown that he can hit the 3. I know that when it comes to fantasy basketball, a lot of people are saying that he kind of has slipped already, but doesn't matter. Chris Boucher is still producing Great job. And then, of course, at number 2, we have this guy, Gordon Hayward. Wow. I'm really happy that he's back. Of course, I was one of the people also who were surprised that he got paid 130 million by the Hornets. But then it seems like they didn't really make a mistake because the guy is averaging 23.1 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 3.9 assists per game. And he's really shooting the ball very well. And he's obviously the main guy for the Charlotte Hornets. Gordon Hayward looks like the Gordon Hayward of old instead of looking like the old Gordon Hayward. So I'm very happy. I'm sure all of us are happy to see him balling, to see him healthy. And let's hope it will continue for the rest of the season. So let's now go to my number 1 most surprising player. We have this guy. Yes, the best story in the NBA, Christian Wood. The undrafted Christian Wood finally got his chance to show what he can do. 22 points per game for the Houston Rockets, 10.2 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. I know he's injured right now, but this guy has obviously shown that he really belongs. And he's not just there for, to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. He's here to stay. Christian Wood. Wow. Definitely looking like an all-star this season. What a pickup for the Houston Rockets. So that is it for our Ranking Dime segment. Really happy about this new segment. Nice to have this new segment as well. So let's now proceed to our top plays of the night. Okay, so for our top plays of the night, let us start at number 5. At number 5, we have the following play. Yes, sir. This guy, Trey Burke, look at the crossover. Oh! And then the nice dish to Dwight Powell for the finish. What a play there by Trey Burke to Dwight Powell. Let's now go to number 4. At number 4, we have this play from Darius Garland, lobbing it up to his big man, Jarrett Allen. No problem for the throw. If you are that long, regardless of how high Garland threw that, Allen had no problem catching it. Let's now go to number 3. At number 3, Devin Booker going to his big man as well. What a finish there by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns are really playing well. They played without Chris Paul and they still really played well. Let's now go to number 2. At number 2, we have King James. Yes, look at this pass by Marc Gasol and King James in year 18, still finishing those alley-oops like it's 2003. Nice finish there by LeBron James. And at number 1, we have this play from the number 1 pick in the draft, Anthony Edwards. Maybe people are noticing I ain't showing that much love for Ant. Oh, this one, showing my love for this guy right now. Look at this dunk. Bam! Oh, what a finish by Anthony Edwards. And those are the top plays of the night. Yes, so for our shoutouts, again, many thanks to the following. This is, maraming kasi may birthday ngayon. So, batiin natin silang lahat. Ito yung mga supporters din ng podcast. So, again, happy birthday to my former professor, Ma'am Jenny Lazo, who is now my co-teacher. So, again, happy birthday po, Ma'am. And then, happy birthday also to one of my former students, a bona fide baller himself and a Warriors fan, Kurt Santiago. Happy birthday, Kurt. And then, happy birthday also to another former student. I'm sure she will be a lawyer someday, a basketball fanatic as well. Happy birthday, Ramayla Pareño. And then, happy birthday also to another former student, and one of the smartest students that I've had, and again, happy birthday, Abby Nevera. Happy birthday, Abby. And then lastly, happy birthday also to another former student. Sobrang galing kumanta, sobrang talino. And she wants to be a teacher someday, and that's why I'm really very proud of her. Happy birthday to Chai Santos. Yes, sir. So again, so that is it for our shoutouts. Again, thank you to you and Yes for our Dropping Dimes podcast shirt. Thank you also to T-Shirt Printing Manila. And of course, thank you to Sports Daily News for always collaborating with us. So let's now proceed to this one. So again, for all the Dimers, if you're new to the channel, again, and if you love it and like it, so please subscribe and hit on the notification bell as well so that you can follow all the episodes of the podcast. Feel free to like, leave a comment, and share the video as well. So that is it for episode 34 of the Dropping Dimes Podcast Daily Dime Series. This is J.I. Dimes saying actions speak louder than words. Yes, sir. Bagay na bagay para sa Valentine's. Keep safe, everyone.